Yeah, who we hurting?
Welcome everybody as we behind the scenes discuss all the promotional opportunities that we could have and how we can sell
no, Eric. We were promoting tampons for some reason, and we need to let the people know.
Yeah, we were practicing our tampon pitch. We don't have sponsors, but we were practicing.
The thumbnail explain why we were doing that? Look at the thumbnail.
We're just doing anything, and I'm not going to let you disrespect women that way.
A tampon is not disrespect. It's a part of life, man. It's a part of life.
And now, if you act down and use Sharpie 1, you can use Sharpie tampons. There's the tampon of choice that I use, and they have no bad aftertaste afterwards.
Aftertaste.
I don't know. I want to keep going.
Mark, I know, Manny. We're not sponsored by tampons. We're sponsored by Walgreens Ponds. You know, the opposite one. Welcome everybody to the show. I'm Eric.
I'm one half of the Kings of the Ropes, Lord Manny Hayes.
And I am the other half of the Kings of the Ropes, Marcus the Grand Finale. And yes, we are open for bookings, but only in South America and Spain, and you have to fly us out there. But under one condition, we do not take bookings if we're losing to Commander. I'll tell you that right now. I'll tell you that right now. You know, Commander lost this week on Collision, and I went, why can't he lose the Grand Metalik? I don't understand what the problem. Why is this not a two-way streak?
So we're just gonna jump right into SmackDown because I do have to get in full gear because this is brought to you by AEW Full Gear, taking place today in Inglewood, California at the farm.
Gear, but if you want to, Tony Khan, spread that white powder our way.
So I'm gonna start off. Last week, Kevin Owens did commentary because Corey Graves has a baby. And so this week, we got joined by Road Dogg. Road Dogg. Marcus, did you think Road Dogg did something? Did you enjoy him bringing up Billy?
I thought it was fine, him on commentary. I didn't mind bringing up Billy. And, he seemed very relaxed. It is I don't know. He seemed chill.
What was with all the gay jokes?
Were there many gay jokes? I don't know. I didn't.
It was Wade Barrett and Corey had a baby together.
Yeah, that wasn't that gay. That was just more like just something stupid.
I just like him bringing up Billy.
Yeah, I just thought it was ridiculous. Like, he was called Santa Claus to start the show by Michael Cole.
He was. Michael Cole was talking trash. So we're gonna sidetrack with the question. I know this is from the Sharpie wife. I know this is not part of the segment, but with you as a kid today, like a laser tag set for a gift. Manny, I'll start with you. Would you want to have a laser tag set?
First of all, Mrs. Smith is in the same room as you. I don't know why she just didn't get on the microphone and ask this question. Second of all, yes, I would like it. Depends how old I was, but I think even as a 37-year-old adult, I'd probably want a laser tag set right about now.
Yeah. I think Marcus is not in agreement.
Yeah, I'm 1,000% in agreement. I would take a laser tag set any time, any place, any point in my lifetime. I could be 69 years old and talk about y'all old motherfuckers want to go play some laser tag outside. And I think 7 other old men and women would be like, hells yes.
And with that tag, this segment is brought to you by Laser Tag of America. You can go to Amazon and use our discount. We can use our discount code Sharpshooter, and you can get 10% off your laser tag purchase.
Eric, why use real guns when you can do your laser tag? I know it's America, and we love our guns, but laser guns are safer.
You don't title shows anymore for the podcast feed, but I definitely think this needs to be sponsored or something sponsored related.
The following show is not sponsored by anybody, but there are 18 different
ads. Here, and this segment is brought to you by Papadopoulos, popcorn that don't get stuck in your teeth,
or poppadoms from India.
So Starbucks cake pops, pop. They get wasted at the midnight mission. I know I told the charity story on Tuesday.
Did you tell Manny the story?
Yeah, whatever. That's old news now. I didn't tell you about how many wasted cake pops threw away in the trash.
So was it old cake though, Marcus?
Huh?
Was it old cake?
No, it was just that they were open. Starbucks didn't give a fuck. They gave a yellow bag. I don't know which Starbucks they went to because some of them packed everything up and sealed it. But there was one yellow bag that had sweets and pastries unwrapped, just in some yellow bag. And there was so many cake pops where you just go, well, what the fuck was the point of that? Who's going to eat a cake pop out of a bag that has no plastic covering over it?
Damn, Starbucks
didn't give a fuck, or whatever Starbucks
Marcus,
that was, they give a fuck.
Marcus, store number I don't give a fuck should go to hell for what they did to those homeless people. That's just ridiculous. But talk about being ridiculous. We start off with SmackDown with Damage Control in the ring, and let's just say I knew this was going to start, but Io, Asuka, and Kairi are speaking Japanese.
That's mad rude. That is mad rude.
That is mad rude.
I hate when people do that. I hate when Filipinos do it too.
However, we find out that Dakota Kai understands Japanese. I didn't know Dakota Kai understood Japanese. I still
Dakota Kai's a real one.
Yeah. And Dakota Kai's in the group. I think Bailey's the only one on the outs. They told Dakota Kai in English what they were going to say about Bailey to her face.
Marcus.
And hopefully this time it isn't racist, but this is the most nail salon moment in the history of WWE in which 3 Asian women are talking mad shit about the Hispanic in the chair.
No, Margaret, it's mad shit about me. It's mad shit when I go get the pedicure with Shantae here and there, and they ask the question, "Oh, you got girlfriend, you got boy, blah, blah, blah," and then you be like, "Oh, that's my wife," and then next thing you know, in some foreign language, they talk to the other person, and then they start laughing and shit. I'll be like, you know what? Fuck y'all.
There's always an English word that can't be translated.
Yeah.
So it's a break.
Negro.
And then you hear, and all of a sudden you like, whenever you get that, and then you hit that random laughter, the laughter is always in English, I feel like. Like it's understood, like, oh my goodness. So like laughter is a universal language, but I feel like that hits in English when they laugh.
So there's a couple things I need to discuss about this segment. Are we really supposed to care that Bailey, the odd person out? We can't feel sorry for her. She's been an a-hole the whole time to everybody in the stadium. Why would people actually care that they are putting her out? And she's gonna probably be the reason why they lose the match at War Games.
Yeah, I think you're supposed to understand that they're gonna kick Bailey out, Eric, and they're gonna blame her for everything that has ever happened in the world. I'm going to say that right now, and I think you're supposed to care because one, it's either going to turn Bailey face or it's going to turn the Kabuki Warriors 2.0 face.
Manny, the question I have for you: why couldn't your Filipino brethren control her temper and she decided to come up with her own game plan and try to attack Damage Control?
Because if you listen to her entrance song, I'm a psycho. Yeah. I mean, it's a rash decision. Sometimes you think you can take on the world, but realistically, you can't.
Yeah, I want to, for the record, say Shanti had a brilliant plan until she realized she's going by herself. It worked. I fell for the tank. I fell for it. I went, oh, what's going to happen here? I'm sure it's going to fire at him. But I didn't think she was coming by herself. I thought they were going to come with the sides or something.
I found it hilarious that when you look back there and you can see a Bianca face, damn, this is the only person we got to be on our team right now. But then clearly, they wanted Charlotte to call the man. Apparently, no one else has the number. I don't know why they don't have.
No, Eric. This is some shit. This is some shit. Becky done made bad blood with everybody in this group, except for probably Shotzi, who she probably doesn't even know who that is.
She doesn't acknowledge Shotzi.
Becky and Bianca had a whole feud in all of 2022 when she was big time Bex. That was all of 2022. And Charlotte and Becky had their whole infamous belt throwing at each other incident. That I still don't think we ever got any reconciliation on it. So I don't know why Charlotte was the go-to person. But what tripped me out about this, I thought this was a character deviation from Charlotte. I've never seen Charlotte just take orders like this. Bianca was telling her what to do. You need to make that phone call. It's like, I'm trying. Maybe I'm trying to please you. I'll beat your ass if you don't make that call. That's what I felt like.
I get
Marcus,
that.
You know what this is? You knew what that was. Like, Have you ever been in a situation where you're the man when you are near a white person and they're fearing that they're not trying not to get cancelled? So, so basically, you could call the shots in that moment in time because they're too afraid to call you out on your bullshit.
Yeah, because that's what was going on. Charlotte was being Bianca's bitch.
I know you just got finished talking though, but Manny, I kind of feel like this. I think Charlotte might need to take over because later on the show, we started to see who Bianca was trying to recruit, and she just kept getting people ass whoopers, and the people she was trying to recruit should have never even been considered to be on the team, right, Manny?
Well, first of all, I'm glad Mia Yim got the business. You know why? Because of Mia Yim, I haven't seen AJ Styles in over 2 months. So fuck Mia Yim.
The fuck is me, Chin? They called Jimmy himself. Oh, Eric. Bianca was going to the bottom of the barrel because there ain't no division on SmackDown, and it was like literally Damage Control took the entire division.
They did.
Even Dakota Kai's knee is on Damage Control right now. But there was no one else. Chelsea and Piper didn't show up. They didn't have to. They're the only people that can go from any show, so they weren't there. That's it. That's it. Can you think of any other SmackDown women?
No, I really can't.
That's it. That was the whole division.
All right,
they had to go to Becky. Now, any chance? Oh,
I'm trying to move along with our sponsors. JK Switch says, "Good morning, evening. May Hulk Hogan have worms in his Thanksgiving meal, and may Earl not lose his mind on Roscoe while playing spades during the holidays."
Oh, that's
Marcus.
happening.
Are you disappointed that you don't know how to play spades?
I'm okay with that. I'm a dominoes guy anyway.
But Marcus, you don't know how to play dominoes either.
I do know how to play dominoes. I'm just not good. I don't care.
Then you don't know how to play.
Just play some Chinese dominoes. Bring those plug out towels on. I show you
60% dominoes is the theatrics that come with it.
Nah, it's math and shit. Dominoes is hard. When you play people that know how to play dominoes, man, it's not fun anymore.
Well, you know,
I just want to match them.
The reason why it's not fun is when Marcus play with somebody. Just go ahead, play that big five. I know you got the big five. Just play it. What you doing? What you waiting though? You know, because all money ain't good money. But you know, play it. And Marcus sitting there like, fuck you. And then he plays it. He get his 10 points. Next thing you know, he the booty trained and gave up 35 points to everybody else on there and be like, shit, why did I play that big 10?
Dominoes is hard and stupid. That's why I play Monopoly and Uno in my family functions. And I bring a knife to each one of them.
Speaking of bringing knives, the Street Profits, they defeated Butch and Ridge and Pretty Deadly. Let's talk about the dissension. Butch and Ridge, all it took was a little kick, Marcus. What's going on with them? They just I mean, Sheamus is gone. Now they can't get along?
No, Ridge is an idiot. That's what I'm taking. Clearly it was an accident. I don't understand why we're turning you tonight. We just fought on NXT and won 2 nights ago. I don't understand why tonight you think I'm going to turn on you. If we would have lost the NXT, then there would be some questions. There'd be some questions to that kick. But tonight they won. They won. I see no problem. I don't understand. I don't understand what the malfunction of Ridge was. Can't believe you kicked me in my face. Fuck you, Ridge. You injured me. I'll never forgive you for it.
Is this typical of your countrymen just losing their temper over something so small and minuscule?
Yes.
Okay.
Have you not seen how I reacted when Marcus sent me Nick Aldis?
Yes, I did. But Manny, don't
Manny
be
was
mad
gonna
at me,
jump off the apron on the
how
next
would you
show.
rate this outfit? How would you rate this outfit though? Come on, Marcus. Tell me you don't want that jacket.
So when you were talking about the outfits, I was not looking at Bobby. I was looking at B-Fab. Because I thought you were talking about.
Nah, man. Bobby outfit right there.
He's talking about Bobby. Oh, that jacket's amazing.
Bobby outfit right there. He about to impregnate a lot of people tonight.
Bobby looked like he in a movie.
He do.
He looked like he in a movie.
Bobby looks like he's got 5,000 hit singles.
B-Fab's gonna be next star. He's gonna be my next star.
Bobby looked like he had some hits like 2 decades ago, and he's probably making a comeback. Like he like the new Mr. Big. And he trying to get the young
he's not
ladies.
making a comeback. He's living off that reputation.
Yeah. But he's going on tour. He got he's basically Lionel Richie at this point.
But the
he's seal.
He's seal. As you said, Betty, what did B-Fab tell Bobby?
He ain't that ugly, Manny.
Give me the quote. What did she tell him?
I don't remember what B-Fab said.
She said something along the lines of, "Oh, that's I see all you in that." And he's like, "Yeah,
Yes.
baby. Yeah."
And the
baby."
sad part, the only reason why they won is because the blokes decide to beat each other up. That's it.
Yeah.
But
The
I mean,
blokes.
I guess you had to do what you had to do in that situation. Now this is a question I have for Manny. I'll go to you. This match between Axiom
Axiom.
and Dragon Lee. Axiom and Dragon Lee was a really good match. Manny or Marcus? I'll ask Manny first. Can you guys explain to
address me first to say it's a question for you, and then you ask both of us?
No, because
We're not
Manny,
one person. We're not one person.
Manny, I'm trying to be polite because when I try to ask you a question, Marcus always try to cut you off. So I'm trying to keep some type of decorum. And so maybe if I invite him to ask the question, then he won't cut you off. I don't know. I'm just trying to see. But why is Dragon Lee being pushed so hard? Like, they're really behind Dragon Lee.
Because he's the next Rey Mysterio. And the fact that we haven't got Rey Mysterio till 2024, we need some masked man to entertain us. That's what it is. That's how the SmackDown booking committee think.
But hold on, Manny. I'm going to jump in here. As you say that, is he the best masked man in the company? Or would you take Axiom?
I would still take Dragon Lee. With the amount of upside you get with him, and Axiom isn't going to break into that Latin market like we have. But Dragon Lee will. So I think that's what they're looking at.
Okay. Eric, what say you?
I think it's Dragon Lee, but I thought Axiom had a very good showing in the situation, and I thought that the commentating team did a very good job of giving us backstory of Axiom. Like, they did a job of introducing him to an audience who may not be familiar with him, giving a backstory of why he wore the mask and whatnot. I was like, wow, this is a really good match. And I really like what they're doing with Dragon Lee. Maybe Dragon Lee becomes the individual that fights Santos for Rey Mysterio to get that nod. I don't know. That could go that way because I think that could be a really good match. But I really thought Dragon Lee has really been having stellar matches. He got a "This is awesome" chant from a WWE crowd, which is
that's not hard. That's not hard.
It's not hard.
You go 5 minutes in a wrestling match and everybody gives you "This is awesome" chance.
But like, this was like like they're about to announce that they're going to Mexico for a show because they followed up with Dragon Lee, and then we went into Santos.
I know we want to go fast, but I want to say this, Eric. I'm going to tell you this right now. This may be the most offensive thing I say on the show, and I apologize for anybody with sensitive ears. This might be triggering. This ain't shit but Rampage, what y'all just saw. With Axel and Dragon Lee. I see that with Gravity and Commander every week.
How dare you bring
without context? Without context. And you shit on them. And you shit on them. The only difference was context in the commentary.
No, Mark, I'll tell you, the commentary was a big difference. They actually gave me a reason why they were fighting. So
and I'm sorry. It was a really good match. I'm not shitting on their match at all.
And then on top of that, we're watching SmackDown. We know we watch SmackDown to get to the because the worst segment of the show was I'll talk to that later because the best segment was Santos Escobar. Man, I was happy. The man came back out with his music.
Yeah,
I was like, he was dressed also. I was like, you damn right. And he started laying the facts out that he was surrounded by a bunch of turncoats and people who would just try to stab him in the back, from Rey Mysterio to that stupid Joaquin Wow, who is not even Mexican, to the guy who Del Rey Soul, whatever his name is, and then Zelina.
It's all for Carlito. You call
Del Rey Soul.
Del Rey Soul.
I don't know his name. I don't know what his name is. But the thing is, I didn't need to know his name because they were part of something big. They were part of Legado del Fantasma. And then Ray ruined it for the LWO. And then he took it from Santos. He took his U.S. title. He took his crew. I mean, he probably tried to take his woman too. But then he
took his Rolex. He looked at the brother and said, "Damn,
what's next?" I mean, Santos is the good guy in this situation, and you can't tell me different. Right, Marcus?
I would say, well, after that, I hope you get infected, and I hope they amputate it. I don't think he's a good person, but I believe that shit I would say if I was that angry.
That made me laugh harder when he said, "I hope it wasn't successful surgery," because I don't think I've ever heard anybody say that about anybody getting surgery in my life. I hope you don't have successful surgery. I hope you get infected. I hope they cut your leg. I just want to say, for the record, when Santos came out there, I want to say that, and I don't say this lightly. And this may not be much to anybody, but that was a grown-ass man talking right there. And that was a grown-ass man at any Thanksgiving function that you will see this year that has had enough of the bullshit that's going on in this family and who we bringing into our home. Because they done took everything out the way. And he had the point, and he was telling everybody. And then Selena come out there, and she act like she all high and mighty, slap Santos in front of everybody and storm all crying. Be gone.
Marcus, you know what? When I saw Santos in that ring, you know what I saw? I saw the grand finale because it just confirmed he just don't like those people. None of the colognes. None of them. Right, Betty?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's.
I mean, I could also hear Marcus saying, "I hope your surgery didn't go well. I hope you get an infection." Working with this man consistently for 3 years now, I believe he's 100% all about that stuff.
I just can believe
or deny any of these accusations. I can see it as well.
I just couldn't believe Joaquin Wild and Cruz del Toro. I just couldn't believe him.
Well, first of all, we need to call out Joaquin.
Joaquin.
I first of all would have went on camera. It's like, before I get to you, Del Toro, before I get to you, Joaquin, you're not even Mexican.
Yeah.
You're not even El Latino. You shouldn't even be in this ring with me. I brought you in, my brother. I brought you in. I gave you a home. You should be out there in TNA wrestling for the X Division title for the 1 millionth time. Okay?
You're cool, man.
For your release, like Kenny King. You should be doing shit like that. But I brought you into my family, and this is how you betray me by siding with Rey Mysterio, who was a deadbeat dad. Be gone, you. Be gone, all of you.
You were the outside Mexican, just like how he tried to bring a Puerto Rican into our group and change it to what it was. Because as Santos said, I come from a long line of history. He got just as much history as Rey Mysterio, and he's probably a better daddy too. Fuck Rey. I hope his knee don't heal right.
The surgery goes wrong, Rey. I hope it gets infected. I want you to come back in 2020 no more. That's what I want.
I wish I had the funeral bells because, this is hard for me to say. But man, Cameron Grimes went to the moon when he died. He never came back. I don't even know why he was out here jobbing to Grayson Waller. They tried to give Austin Theory some time to talk, but I just needed this match to be off my TV. This is when SmackDown took a nosedive for me. I was like, what are we doing? What is this show?
Going to the moon has never been a good idea, as in America went there once and said, we're done here. Just like Cameron Grimes' career. It's over. I think he'd be better suited in AEW or Impact at this point. Bring back Trevor Lee.
I think Impact he'd be better suited. I don't think there's any room for anyone in AEW at the moment.
You know,
of course not.
You can send him back down to NXT to try to get that title he has never attained. I mean, people like him there.
Yeah, but that's trick business, and I don't see him competing with Dragunov because Dragunov will whoop his ass. Or Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin beat his ass.
No, but
or Braun Breaker. He'll beat his ass.
No, but Cameron's a good opponent to have because he makes you look better, but he should never hold gold. I mean, this segment with Paul Heyman, Jimmy Uso, and Solo, I did not care about it.
What?
I was like,
I like this.
Why?
Solo's a destroyer. All right, I feel like he did good enough money for Solo as being the monster of the team, and I felt like Paul Heyman did a hell of a job in selling me on the death of John Cena. That man can't even talk. He can't even communicate that he's retired anymore because Paul Heyman had to go out there and retire John Cena because Solo fucked up his throat. Yeah. I enjoyed the hell out of that segment because I thought it was evil, and it's only setting up John Cena's return and comeback, and probably, I'm assuming, WrestleMania to fight Solo again.
Manny, did you like this segment? Because I just thought
it was good. I thought it was good. I mean, you have to get the Bloodline segment in somewhere, and I thought it was really enjoyable for and it got Solo a little bit more over. I think like everyone is a little bit overshadowed by this whole yeet or no yeet stuff that's going on with Jimmy. So like you really have to really push that Solo is the more dominant force in this group.
I mean, he is. Jimmy is just he's Jimmy takes steps forwards and then he takes steps back, and that's what I kind of felt like happened in this situation. I was like, And you know, and I'm just over LA Knight. I know people like him, but I was like, I'm bored now.
Yeah,
like,
he's the number 2 babyface in the company. I think it's beyond liking at this point. I want to answer this
he ain't
one.
Cody. Oh yeah, Cody showed up.
I think Rey Mysterio is the one that's been turned on more than anybody.
I believe Sting is going to get turned on by Ric Flair tonight, and you'll be witness to it.
We could also be witnesses to Ric Flair dying tonight too. You never know. Just saying.
We're not gonna see Ric Flair. I don't even think Ric Flair's even on the show. They haven't advertised him for the show, to be honest.
We don't know what's on this damn show tonight. That's the problem.
I know they added Buddy Murphy and Cesaro on this card for no reason. On the main card.
That's the pre-show.
I thought that was a regular show.
No, it said 0 on it, so they're clearly not important.
Mark, that's just gonna be Dragon Lee versus Axiom for a pay-per-view. That's what it is.
Nah,
it's gonna be a good match, but
they don't. Those two don't throw uppercuts.
European uppercuts, man. You gotta be specific.
So, I guess the show ends pretty much with the women fighting, and then you find out that Becky shows up. I mean, we knew it was gonna be Becky, right? She ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, it's Becky. But you know, go back to Cody. What do you make of him being on the show?
Cody do. He the number 1 babyface in the company. He can do what the fuck he want to do. He got to finish the story. He got to.
So do you think LA Knight's their 5th? Is that? I don't feel like LA Knight is me counteracting Drew McIntyre joining Judgment Day. I'm just saying that right now. I feel like we step down if that's what's going to happen.
What I want to talk about, though, I want to talk about how racist Nick Aldis is. Oh. Because he had a damn conniption. He had a damn conniption when Jey Uso showed up. He was. Oh my God! Get the security. He kicked security. He kicked Jey and Adam out. Both of them had to go.
Eric, Cody's a
but with Cody,
too.
He was cordial.
Eric, 1, Cody ended racism. 2, he's married to a black woman, and he's Latin American. You can't call Nick Aldis a racist with blood like Cody coming around like that.
You true. And
Cody had Thanksgiving dinner and the cookouts.
El Luchador, you're correct. Cody's story longer than the Ken Burns documentary. People don't know about them Ken Burns. Be like 3 weeks low. Like this is what happened.
12 hours. What did we talk about? The light bulb.
PBS.
The invention of the light bulb and PB&J. How are they connected? Ask Ken Burns. I don't know. They go.
Is Ken Burns still alive?
Yeah, he's still alive. He's still doing documentaries.
Okay, I didn't know.
Ken Burns ain't going nowhere. I thought Ken Burns would be dead before Snoop Dogg quit smoking weed.
What the hell is that about? I didn't expect to log on to social media and see he giving up the smoke.
Yep, and he said respect his privacy. I'm like, something bad must have happened.
Did you see his picture?
Yes.
I was like,
man, I went to a doctor and they said, you know, your lungs are horrible. You're gonna be dead in 2 weeks if you don't stop smoking. Well, guys, I'm done.
Respect his privacy. He in there crying and shit.
Yeah, he got Meek Mill to quit smoking too. Meek Mill came out and said, I quit smoking too. And I'm going like, is this supposed to be a trend? I can't have my rappers sober.
Mark, what report came out about weed that nobody know? What happened in the Rapper's Digest?
Apparently, according to Meek Mill, there's too many chemicals in there now. There's too many chemicals in there. But I want to say the number 1 rap story of the number 1 and 2 rap stories of the week, which is non-wrestling related.
A flute? Does it involve a flute?
Andre 3000 coming out with the Flute album and people being upset that this motherfucker wasn't rapping on there. And he said he wasn't rapping. I don't understand why people are upset.
Oh, damn. Luchador Marcus, he said, so what do you want to talk about?
Yeah, that was next.
He did it.
Then he done beat the shit out of Cassie for 10 years and raped the shit out of her and settled that shit as soon as she said it out loud.
I thought the story about him trying to beat up Kid Cudi was interesting. I was like, he blew
Kid Cudi's car.
I know. I sanitized it.
I said that's too much. That's too much. Kid Cudi has enough on his mind already. We all know this.
But you gotta admit,
that man is an emotional wreck, and I can imagine him seeing his car blown up.
You know, you can
come out for 5 months out his room.
Diddy is always dressed like a supervillain. Like he's like Black Dr. Doom.
Why can't he just be Dr. Doom? Why he got a stereotype of Dr. Doom? Why can't Dr. Doom just be black?
Because he's from Latvia. Ain't many black people there. If any.
That's not a real country.
Exactly. That's why he can't be black.
Next thing you know, you gonna whiten up T'Challa. Cody Rhodes is playing the Black Panther.
Dude, if we had White Panther, that'd be amazing.
Oh, White Panther would be a great villain for Black Panther. I'm just saying. Everybody has a nigga done. White Panther would be amazing.
It's like when the White Ranger showed up. Fuck the White Ranger.
What's your job? I'm a businessman in New York City. And I steal resources from other indigenous countries.
No, but Marcus, he's a representative for Equifax. That's what he is.
Yeah, he's basically Jeff Bezos.
He's below 500.
He's Jeff Bezos at this point. I'm the White Panther. He's in his white suit. I guess he's a Klansman at this point. Well, I'm assuming he probably would be a panther. Maybe he white cheetah or something. White lion.
Did you go to sleep? Did you go to sleep to Andre's album?
No. I put it on for half a second and I said, maybe some other time. Don't know when the other time's gonna be, but some other time. And I respect the man's wishes. I respect it. I don't understand. I'm not upset with the man for releasing this album. Let the man be creative and free and do what he want to do. He ain't got to rap for y'all.
If you want to hear people rap, 2 Chainz and Lil Wayne dropped a collab. It was actually interesting. They're setting scenes.
Made me believe I was back in 2006.
Betty, can I tell you something? When I listened to that on my commute to work,
earbud issues. I can't hear you guys.
And I was like, you know what? I'm at the point where I'm old because this is old people rap right here. Because I understand what they saying.
Yeah.
They're doing wordplay. It ain't just like that. I don't even know what that is.
White Panther sounds like a name a Republican will give to a movie made by Donald Trump's life.
Yes, the White Panther.
The White Panther with the red cheetah.
Soundtrack done by Andre 3000. His flute.
Honestly, one of the best things about Andre's album is the titles of his songs.
Yeah, it's like why? I looked at the titles and I was like, why? Why is this like
one of the titles like
or something?
One of the titles said, and I quote, it was like the first title off the track. I swear I really wanted to make a rap album, but this is literally the way the wind blew me this time.
That's track number 3. That's a paragraph.
Track number 3. That night in Hawaii, when I turned into a panther and started making these low register purring tones that I couldn't control. Shit was wild. And Kanye probably would do the White Panther soundtrack, and Marcus probably would still love it. Be like, yep, there it is.
I still love it.
White Yeezus.
Like, oh shit! You know what? I don't support anything he's saying on here, but
He's setting the code.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this: I'll listen to Kanye's White Panther soundtrack, Andre 3000's Flute album before I fuck with Drake's music.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't listen to Drake.
But Mark, you saw Drake live. I mean, his ass in hip hop news as we're done. He comes out 5 years later, tried to diss Pusha T, but I mean, Pusha already killed him.
Yeah,
remember, Pusha dissed him so bad it made him a good father. That's how bad he dissed him. That's how bad he started taking care of Adonis.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, that's hard shit.
You don't come back from that. But can the White Panther soundtrack have the white man actually have the black man hit the lady with the chair? White Panther. You know, from the riverboat?
No, it'd be a picture of the riverboat where they had the advantage.
But the clapback would be the woman getting hit with the chair.
Yeah.
You know, if they had their way, we would never have the clapback. They would just have it when they had the advantage. That's how they rewrite history.
I have no musical talent whatsoever. But I would love to drop an album and put the riverboat. Just picture the boat.
Do you know what I want?
Do you
know what I want? Do you know? It's mostly in American history where you get the paintings of the old painting. I want an old painting of the riverboat scene. The whole thing.
I actually saw someone do that on Instagram. Someone did like an oil paint of the riverboat. And by the way, El Luchador, White Conda, I thought that was called Canada.
Wow.
I could have said Colorado.
So I'm at work.
Ohio.
Shantae is extremely hyped for the movie about the Von Erichs. So she even sent me a message. Hey, did you know that wrestler Matt is in it? And I'm like, Matt. And I thought I was Max. And I was like, oh, MJF? And she's all over this. I don't know why.
He has executive producer credit now, Eric. He put money in this.
Really?
Yeah.
That's just like
Ed
somebody gonna be full time and never show up to work.
Yeah, it's one of those probably situations in which, hey, how much do you want to get paid? I do all mine I do the box office numbers.
So, gentlemen, I need to ask you guys a question because you know
is it gonna be
watched,
a question that Becky Lynch can't answer?
I watched Dynamite this week. So, was Dynamite the go home show for Full Gear? Because if it was, that was pretty bad.
No, I believe it was Collision, Rampage, and Dynamite all in the same hour.
Because I was watching Dynamite, I was like, man, I just don't care.
But you didn't care about Swerve and Hangman in their confrontation and him stealing Nana's weed?
Well, I mean, him beating up Nana was hilarious.
Because there's nothing he could do.
I mean, it was like, oh shit, I'm gonna kick Nana's ass. And you know, if Marcus, I think you understand, if it was anybody ass you was gonna probably kick, it would be Nana.
Yeah,
he'd
that's
be like Nana.
That's why I don't understand why he didn't bring Brian Cage and the rest of the Gates of Agony.
Well, Marcus, I think Brian Cage, he's fucking with other people, but he looked like he was recruited to the other team in that match.
No, he was on loan, Eric. He was on loan because Sammy Guevara's concussion, or I think it's concussion or injuries.
Yeah,
and for the record, Big Show, Chris Jericho, Kenny Omega, and Ibushi are the worst cosplayers of Evolution I've ever seen.
I thought they were doing Reservoir Dogs, but yeah, I can go with Evolution as well. But Eric, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
About that main event, who is the most washed wrestler in that match?
I gotta try to remember that. Oh, was this
This is Ibushi, Omega, Jericho, and Big Show against the Don Callis family, which features Powerhouse Hobbs, Brian Cage.
I turned it off. I just
you didn't get to see him ride the bicycle?
Mark, that's where I saw the fucking bicycle. I was like, you should not hit people with a fucking bicycle. That's too dangerous. I didn't understand what was going on in this match. It just didn't make any sense to me. It did.
So, what about NXT? Are you invested in the trick and melodrama? Was he trying to kill him?
I did not make it to NXT this week.
Oh. Well, you
I got detoured.
Make a save, but try to also kill Trick at the same time.
I only saw the first match, Marcus. I only saw the first match when everybody was walking out on Andre Chase. That's the only thing I saw. Goddamn shame.
What is this question?
Deviating from your show, Marcus, has Ryan changed in weight, positive or negative? I'm currently doing gift shopping. This is the only way I can get an answer. Text don't work. You've been called out for being a bad texter.
Wait a minute. I responded to Shantae's text.
Like 3 weeks later?
No. My text game has improved.
Really?
Kinda. I think you guys should ask Ryan yourself, or Eric can take a picture of Ryan when it happens. I mean, he has been going to the gym, but he's still eating like shit.
What, is he going to the gym like Alexis? He's going to take a picture on the treadmill?
No, he in there, huffing and puffing, I think.
Huffing and puffing?
What was he, a big bad wolf?
Is he right into the blood out there?
With the 3 little pigs.
But I do love how you guys go to the same gym, but I don't think you guys go to the gym together.
No, you know what? When he goes, I can't go. I can't concentrate. I haven't been to the gym, but I think he has been. So I'm trying to find again where I go
about your goddamn finger.
Huh?
Have you gone to a doctor about your goddamn finger?
It's still messed up and swollen. It's still destroyed. Mangled at best.
Is Ryan the Rey Mysterio of the Sharpshooters? No, because he has no success in his life.
Oh,
What the
what?
fuck?
Oh,
What the fuck?
what? That was mean.
What is wrong with you?
That was mean.
Is it mean or was it the truth?
Yeah, but that's family.
You can't give me no time out. Is he paying rent on time, Marcus?
He actually paid rent on time this month.
Oh shit! Well, maybe he's turning over a new leaf. Maybe him being excluded from TNA really affected him.
No.
But as Shante said, nothing stops him from buying his own ticket in a room.
Yeah,
I mean, he got money. He went to Disneyland.
harsh.
He went to Disneyland and he ain't paid me, bitch.
He's saying it was a birthday gift, and I'm going, Suspicious eyes.
Mm-hmm. What? Okay, since I'm already harsh, what the fuck was he able to ride? That's probably why he had the gym, because he realized he couldn't ride shit at Disneyland. And he like, I gotta work this off so I can enjoy it.
It started before then. You know what? We said this is gonna be a short show. The show ended 20 minutes ago.
Oh no, I'm gonna at least give it to 11:45 because we got people in the chat room for a change. We don't never have people. You know what, JK? You got your nerve how you attack Hulk Hogan talking about I'm unnecessarily
That's
hard.
Hogan! Hogan's a piece
That's
of garbage.
Hogan.
Ryan is right up there.
Yeah, you might fit the but no. I'm not putting Ryan and Hulk Hogan in the same category.
It was
Fuck
so
the Hulk
harsh,
Hogan.
Eric.
Yeah. That was harsh.
Just like if you have harsh water, you should go get you this water filter brought to you by Home Depot. Sponsor us. Where your home is in harsh water needs, come see us. I got nothing else. We don't get emails no more. This band abandoned us.
Yeah.
Raising kids and having birthdays and stuff.
And being an entrepreneur.
Yeah. I mean, we have the. I said let's end the show. You say no, let's continue, and then all of a sudden you say I got nothing else.
Well, when you guys say I'm a mean person, I'm reflected on my words and stuff, and I'm like, maybe I am. Maybe I am in a hurt business.
Dang, that's the emotional hurt business.
And then Shante asked me if I wanted that jacket, and there's a part of me that says, yes, I want that jacket.
Yeah, but you ain't gonna look like Bobby.
I ain't gonna look like Bobby, so that's why I don't want that jacket. I know. I'll need that jacket.
If I ever see you with that jacket, I'm gonna go, Bobby done let himself go. God damn.
I ain't even got the chest hair for that shit. You
And
know?
if you wore that jacket, I'll say Bobby done aged 10 years, even though he's 10 years older than you.
We need a jacked black wrestler in the indies just to do Hulk Hogan gimmick. You could play WrestleQuest and play and you'll notice the jacked black wrestler is a gimmick of the Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan lied to us all these years, being his true self when he became Hollywood Hulk Hogan. The real Triple H.
Yeah, the third man, damn it. The third man.
When is the Thanksgiving movie?
It came out. It's called Thanksgiving. It's a horror movie. I'll wait till I can get that on DVD.
So, Marcus, the question is, are you going to watch Ludacris Christmas movie on Disney Plus?
I have no intent. And I saw the commercial, and when he said this is ludicrous, I immediately said I'm never watching this.
But Marcus, Jingle Jangle was a great Christmas movie on Netflix. Couldn't Disney Plus capture the same black magic?
Eric, I'm going to say for the record, I don't even know if I fuck with Disney Plus anymore.
What they do to you?
They make it canceled. This what's on there?
You right, though. You right. I mean, what? I got to look forward to the Marvels? They better start streaming that now because ain't nobody going to the theater to see it. Oh, sexist people.
It's not
Man,
sexist.
did you see the Marvels?
And Marvel's done. Marvel's cooked.
No, Miss Marvel wasn't even good. Why am I going to go watch this?
Oh, you watched the Miss Marvel show?
Not the show, the movie. You
mean Captain Marvel? Miss
whatever.
Marvel's the Netflix, the not Netflix, the Disney Plus show.
The fact that she had to have a butt double explains everything about this movie.
It's a butt double?
Yeah, that's a question.
She ain't got no ass.
How was the match between Rusev and Daniel Garcia? Because that was actually one of the few things that they hyped on Dynamite that was pretty.
It was good, but like Danny Magic got involved, and then The match kind of just fell apart.
So typical AEW.
I'm going to say this, and I'm not going to say this lightly and heed my words as we reach the 45-minute mark because Eric want to make it there for a second, and I'm going to milk this last sentence. It was good, but it wasn't as good as Buddy Matthews versus Wheeler Yuta.
All right, that concludes this episode of the Sharpshooters Wrestling Podcast. I'm Eric, and quite frankly, after I'm joined by Lord Manny Hayes talking about Wheeler Yuta and shit like that. I don't understand what the hell his problem is. I don't know who he is. That's why you don't know how to play spades, man. Doing shit, saying shit like that.
It was a good match. What? I've never said anything bad about Wheeler Yuta's match. It's just
Mark, you going soft, man. You going soft, man.
No, it's just everything else around him that's terrible. Look, voice, everything else.
Ever since you went to the midnight mission and was cleaning them plates and seeing the people not eat the spaghetti, you done got soft, man. Because I know a person who didn't do that charity work a week ago would not be taking charity on Wheeler Yuta. I can't believe this, Marcus.
My thoughts on the Loki series. I thought it was a good first episode, a good last episode.
Damn.
It's not worth watching.
That's pretty much where I got with that. You know, it was all right. It was all right, show. All right. It could have just been an hour movie or something.
Let me go click into the area where we hit the bomb that's dropping. I mean, we don't have any more questions.
Can you do a little bit more casually without telling people it's about to happen?
I don't even know if we should be using the bomb considering what's going on in the world these days. I don't know if this is borderline offensive.
We'll use this one.
The Sharpshooters Wrestling Podcast.
Or we could do this one. And then show it in
time. Did you end in time?
No, I didn't at all because I really didn't know what that video did.
Yeah, just end the show.
But he says spaghetti that no one eats has to be really terrible.
It is. It tastes like this.
Dada, why? Why, Dada, why?
This is business.
This is my sweat.
I know, but I did business.
Shut up! Shut up!
This is business.
Hey!
I invested the money.
Stop talking! I will kill you!
Sorry, sir.
Hey! Dada, why?
Business.
Oh, God.
Here's the question, and then we can go. Does anybody know what movie that is from?
No, it's African cinema. I don't know what it is. It's African cinema.
I feel like that would be an amazing watch along.
I don't know if it's cinema. I think it's a TV show, Manny. I'm not calling that cinema.
It's a movie.
That's a TV show. It's gotta be a TV show.
Marcus, you do the research and find where that's at.
Show. It's an African sitcom.
Mark, because I can do a watch along.
Nah, the first watch along we're doing, it has to be Sister Act. Two.
Not one.
Not one. Who cares about one?
What was we supposed to do? A watch along with Shantae? I forgot.
It was Cop 3, goddammit. You guys never came back to us.
You never came back.
The one watch along I was like, I really don't want to do, but I've got to go back to that.
Beverly Hills Cop Part 3, huh? Well,
because me and Shantae are the only ones that like that movie.
I don't hate that movie. Marcus hates that movie.
It's a bad movie. It's a bad
Great movie.
It is not a bad movie, Marcus. It is a bad movie when you try to compare it to Beverly Hills Cop 1 and Part 2. But if you
sorry for me having standards. It is the spaghetti and a midnight mission to the Beverly Hills Cop movie.
But if you hold it to as its own movie, it's perfectly fine.
Nope.
It is.
It's not.
Anyway, you guys stay sharp.
Plot don't even make sense, man.
Check these guys out on Tuesday when they cover what happens on Monday Night Raw. And Mark's going to talk about his experience at Full Gear. And like they say, they are the king of the ropes only in South America. And I am the meanest part of the ring. Confirmed by my unnecessary shot at Ryan that I will not apologize for. But stay sharp.
Got a big